Hey, what's up guys, it's Pound, I'm your favorite YouTuber here. Welcome to my overall review. I pinwheel in the way you can't see it because it's blocking my view of what I'm filming. Okay, anyway, A Series of Unfortunate Events is a show that's currently on Netflix at the time of filming this. If it's not, maybe they'll release it out on DVD, maybe they already have, I don't think so. Okay, no, they released the movie, but not the TV show. I'm doing about the TV show, I want to make it very clear. This is actually based on a 13-book-long series. Apparently the movie, which I saw like once when I was really young, but it was only like the very beginning and the very end because I was too scared. I was a very sensitive kid back in the day. But I think the movie was only based on the first 3 books. A Series of Unfortunate Events TV show is planning to base it on all the books. It's going to be like 2 episodes per book, which is good because like a 90-minute long movie to base like 3 books on, like they would have to go at a much faster pace. But with the TV show, they have like I think like each episode is like half an hour, 45 minutes long, so that would mean either an hour or even an hour and a half just for one book. So that, if it is 45 minutes long each, then that means it's basically an entire movie for each book. I think it's half an hour. But so yeah, I'm just gonna quickly say why I think it's a good show. Okay, I just want to make something very clear, okay? So, A Series of Unfortunate Events. Okay, I don't want to say too much spoilers yet, but okay, I'm gonna say this because it's like revealed in like the first like 10 minutes of you watching the first episode, so it's not that much of a spoiler. But so there are these 3 children, well technically 2 and 1 baby, but the baby is actually really smart. It's like a running gag that the baby is like really smart, and also the other kids can understand it. It's called The Baby and It. So they're really intelligent, and like the baby like has the superpower of being able to basically chew up anything with her teeth that they rarely use. The daughter's really smart at inventing, and the son is really good at reading books and finding information. Basically what happens is that their parents, they die in a fire, and then the whole show is about these kids having to go from guardian to guardian while they're being chased by this villain known as Count Olaf. Their parents left a big fortune for them to get once Violet turns 18 because she's the oldest child. So naturally they don't have it yet, but Count Olaf wants it. And so Violet, Klaus, and Sunny are the names of the children, and they're basically going from guardian to guardian, and Count Olaf chases them down, and yeah, what happens to the guardians? Well, you can probably already guess. Yes, this is a very dark show, but personally, like, it's not as dark as The Twilight Zone or like Rick and Morty. Like if you are a sensitive person who gets like really like scared by just a little bit of bad stuff happening, then definitely don't watch Twilight Zone. And Rick and Morty is it's a cartoon show, but don't be fooled. It is for adults. It has swearing. It has really it has really like dark tones. Like I highly recommend that, like, if you haven't matured yet, you can ask your parents what mature means, but wait till you're like at least 15 before you start watching Rick and Morty. But like, A Series of Unfortunate Events isn't as dark as those shows. Like, they're constantly like making fun of their own show, the characters, and especially the narrator. They're the narrator in this story. I haven't read the books personally, but I think the narrator was like portrayed as an actual character in the books, and the narrator is also portrayed as an actual character in this TV show as well. He's like constantly coming up and he's like, "My name is Lemony Snicket. I don't know why you chose to watch this show. Please leave now," basically the whole time. The first episode is probably the darkest of season 1. I just want to remind you, only season 1 has been released at the time that I'm making this, but season 2 is coming out on March 30th, which is less than a week away now, which is why I'm doing this video. But the first episode is definitely the darkest one in the show. It is basically the kids go to be with a guardian who's basically probably kid's worst idea of a parent. I can guarantee you though, if you're a parent watching this, then if you want your kids to start like respecting you a lot more, just show them the first episode and then they'll realize how lucky they are. Unless if you are a bad parent, in which case watch A Series of Unfortunate Events episode 1 and say, okay, this is exactly how I shouldn't act. But right now I'm gonna pretty much list out all the episodes in order from least fortunate to most fortunate. Okay, episode 1 is by far the least fortunate. The most bad stuff happens in there. Then I guess episode 7 would probably be next. like the second least fortunate, then probably episode 8, then episode 2. I'm just thinking about the endings, because like the endings are like happy, sort of, like, but then probably maybe episode 6, because of something that happens in the middle of the story. And probably episode 5, then episode 4, and episode 3. Episode 3 is by far the most fortunate episode. Personally, like, episode 3, I can't think of a single unfortunate, well, maybe there's 2. It's when Count Olaf arrives, and the very last second of the episode. But episode 3 is like full of just fortunate stuff, really. But yeah, I mean, like, it's not that dark. It's just like, I talk to everyone and they're like, oh my god, this show's horrible, so many bad things happen. And I'm just like, well, like, it's not the... some happy stuff happens in it. I mean, like, yeah, probably the bad stuff does outweigh the good stuff, but it's not like only bad things happen to these kids. Good things happen to them sometimes too, especially in episode 3. Please leave in the comments at least 3 unfortunate things that happens in episode 3. So yeah, I don't want to make this video too... holy crap, it's almost 10 minutes. I'll be shorter because I'm editing. But yeah, so a series of unfortunate events, I would recommend it if you're not like that sensitive. It's okay to be sensitive. In fact, it's pretty much a compliment to be called sensitive. But like you know the Ice Age movie? What happens to the squirrel in the first Ice Age movie at the very beginning? If you found that disturbing, don't watch this show. Don't watch it. But if you're okay, and if you know this stuff isn't, like, obviously you know this stuff isn't real, but if you're okay, if you're okay to handle this, and you know that it's probably never gonna happen to you, then yeah, by all means go and watch it. It is actually pretty entertaining, despite the fact that literally like every 10 minutes there's a character reminding you, mainly the narrator, like telling you like, just leave this show now. But like, The Twilight Zone and Rick and Morty are far more darker than this show. I think that this show is way less dark than it thinks it is. But anyway, so thank you all so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like so I know that you enjoyed. And if you didn't like, please leave a dislike so I know that you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below if you liked it. Tell me why it feels awesome to get some motivation and encouragement. If you didn't like, please leave a comment down below saying why you didn't like us. Like, for next time I won't be able to move and just going to treat it as if we're like, and subscribe so that you know when my next video comes out. Thanks again so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time. I guess I'll do a review of Season 2 once that is out and I've watched it. Okay, bye-bye.